our losers bracket match. Let's find out who's going to come out next. Let's go back to the stage. Rod, take it away.
All right, introduced to the stage, for real this time, my bad, y'all. Yo, make some noise for Kkokkoma!
Kkokkoma coming out on stage. The legendary red flannel.
Yep, the lucky red flannel is here.
Lucky boy. Kkokkoma coming out to the stage, a crowd favorite as always, really elevated his gameplay using a number of characters that are widely considered to be very dominant, but of course the dominant one is this guy. He comes to the ring, equipped, ready to go into action, but he has his work cut out for him. He has a very strong opponent that he's going to have to battle against if he wants to move further in the tournament. This is losers bracket action. Again, remember, everything is on the line.
Let's find out exactly who that is.
And for their opponent, I need y'all help with this one. Give it up for Arslan!
And Arslan Ash, ever since he came into the scene in 2019, he has just been such a dominant force of Tekken prowess, and we're going to see it here again today.
You know, it's very much debatable that he is probably the greatest Tekken 7 player of all time, winning countless tournaments. Whoa, he's just hooking up the crowd. You gotta love it. Whoa,
he's giving away more. He got the Titan and the Drone too, and the Obsidian too. Who's gonna get the Obsidian too?
That was tight. Damn, he's giving it up.
Damn, the crowd is getting hyped for the stick giveaways. Who's he gonna get the
This is so
Obsidian
cool.
to? Wow, Arslan Ash.
What you got for me, Arslan?
I know, what am I gonna get too? Even Kokkoma's like, give me something.
He's about to give him an L.
I'll give you something.
All right, anyways, we got Arslan Ash, one of the greatest players to play the game here, Tekken 7. Up to this age, he is in the losers bracket, though. He's going to have, oh, wait, are they going to shoot?
Oh, they're rock RPS for size. Who wants 1P? Who wants 2P?
This is actually the real matchup.
Yeah.
I feel like if you lose here, you got to be mentally ready.
This is the first mix-up before the game.
Wait a minute. They didn't even
tied?
agree on the timing. Come on, come on.
They didn't say 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 shoot. Oh, Kkokkoma wins off the first mix.
I don't like how this is starting off.
The no mix-up. He went double rock.
Yeah, I think Arslan's going to be in trouble here. Sometimes the real battle starts before it even happens. But, hey, I got to ask here, what do you think is going to happen? Because, you know, both of these guys, they kind of play very similar in terms of, you know, character choice, right?
Right. They both using that Kunimitsu in tournament recently.
Yeah.
But
they could both use Zafina as well in tournament. But there's been a little bit more Feng way out of Kkokkoma as well.
Yep, exactly.
I wonder, I mean, you got to think about it. You go into this matchup, you have to prepare for someone like Arslan Ash. He's widely considered one of the best players around the world. You have to have done your homework, especially since he's won the past few master events, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
What are you going to do here?
Started off. I think.
What character do you bring to the table? That's the question.
I think Kokkoma's going to be going to the Feng. You know.
You think so?
Yeah, like nobody likes to run the mirror match, and I totally understand. You know, it feels uncomfortable. You're both trying to do the same thing to each other, but Kokkoma's Feng has been putting in work as well.
Yeah. All right, well, he's going to have his work cut out for him. Very different Feng Wei style from what we've seen from other players that have been playing against Arslan Ash, but you never know. Great character, great player, could be a great combination.
It's a good combination.
He's equipping
the red flannel tech, covering the joystick.
If you guys haven't been watching throughout today, he is going to be masking his inputs. And maybe he's a little bit cold, maybe he's a little chilly, but he is going to go do work. Let's see what he is able to do, which character he's going to pick.
It's
as
like
he goes
he's
into
playing
the action.
from the comfort of his own home in a Snuggie, you know, in a blanket.
Yeah, get him a pillow. But Arslan, the shining star of Pakistan, here at the event. He's been actually in the U.S. for quite a bit.
Playing some net play against a lot of U.S. players as well.
He's been training.
He's trying to undress them.
Is that allowed? Is that tech allowed? All right. I think this is where the real battle starts. Who are you going to pick going into the matchup? I know they're hovering, they're picking, they're setting their buttons.
Looks like Arslan's trying to ask him something.
Hey, which character are you going to pick?
Blind pick, maybe?
There it is. All right.
I think they're requesting one. Possibly. We'll see.
Well, I think he's going to pick Kunimitsu. Arslan is going to pick Kunimitsu. That's my thought on this.
Did we even see him play Zafina this weekend?
I have not.
Right.
I have not.
It's all Kuni,
but maybe
all
someone
the way.
else out there has, but I have not. Either way, excited to see this matchup. This is this is going to be one for the books. These two players have been traveling around the world so far for the TWT. Kkokkoma recently making a lot of waves on the Challenger circuit. Ended up winning Slash and Dash over in Dubai. And then getting second place recently over in Malmo, Sweden.
I think it was a blind pick, and I think I seen what Kkokkoma said.
What did he say?
He said Feng.
Oh, okay. Okay. One of the picks that you kind of expected going into this?
There it is. Kunimitsu from Arslan and Feng Wei from Kkokkoma.
That's a lot of work to like move your hand back out from under the flannel. All right, here we go. He got himself equipped. Let's see how this match is going to play out. This is a race to two. Again, this is loser's bracket action. Loser of this set will be out of the tournament at 7th place.
Oof. Crazy to think that Arslan and Kkokkoma are both sent to losers here.
Yeah. Only one will survive. We're going to the Vermilion Gates. Home field advantage for Kunimitsu.
Are we going to get the special intro? Let's find out. And I'm going to guess that Feng's going to be yelling at some fists.
Oh yeah, hopefully the crowd will yell with Feng Wei.
There it is.
Oh yeah, I approve. There it is again. The follow-up here, jump into action. Menacing.
That is such a cool intro, dude.
Kitsune action, starting things off.
We'll have the second hit. Didn't believe, though.
And Arslan is so good at mixing up the poke options here. And you'll see that throughout the day as he kind of tests his opponent to see how they're going to react. And again, this time bottom.
Poke options. Yeah, perfectly uses the down forward 1-3. He's been landing a lot of those this weekend.
Gets him with a grab here, looking to close it out. One more hit could do it.
Okay, down back 3. No perfect for you. KO. Just a jab to check him. Arslan with the first round.
Yeah. Looking really, really strong here as he goes into it.
1+2 throw, no break.
The throws have been so far very, very effective in the matchup.
It's only been one round. That's 2 rounds. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Gathered a lot of data off of that.
Wow, look at this. Just his aggressive rush out has really evolved over the past few events. The way he's been utilizing Kunimitsu is really, really highlighting his aggressive playstyle.
Right. I think it really complements his playstyle for sure.
Yeah. Especially because it's so hard to react to the small inputs that she's doing.
Chases down the back tempo with the vertical forward 2, not giving Kkokkoma any breathing room.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Kkokkoma right now. Arslan on a tear. Look at that, playing at range 0, really testing his opponent. Kokkoma's going to have to start utilizing some other tools. You know, hasn't even gone for reverse Kempo at all. Maybe it deems it too risky here. Ooh, he was ready to duck on the first try. And Kkokkoma, the only Feng player that I really see using 1-3 as a standing poke.
Yeah, and it's kind of dangerous too because it doesn't gel unlike the Venus or something.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to bait him. Maybe he's trying to do the slower 1-1 or something. Who knows? The resplat.
He has all the lows scouted from Kkokkoma as well. He's not even letting him do down back 3.
Not giving him a chance, but nice. Great presence of mind there.
Counter it up forward 2, gets the mini combo with the shoulder at the wall. Again, 100% block rate on the down back 3. What are you supposed to do?
Honestly, he completely shut him down. Kkokkoma had no chance to get in. Anytime he tried to take the offense back, Arslan was ready. And Arslan moving so quick. You see the flurry of mix-ups that he's doing in his space. Goes for the wall standing one, goes for the jab, goes for other ways to kind of set up the down forward 1 series. And he was really able to showcase like, hey, if you're not ready for this, I'm going to rush you down.
And yeah, that set stance from Kunimitsu really complements Arslan's playstyle.
Yeah.
Able to close the distance at a moment's notice. You can end up in full crouch. You could use the moves out of it.
And let's talk about how effective his throw game was out of it as well. He
Yeah.
really made it count.
She has a 1+2 throw and a 1 throw out of the stance as well. So plenty of options out of that stance.
All right. Kokkoma's going to have another chance here, but he has to turn things around. If he's not able to do it, he's going to be out of the tournament.
Final chance for Kkokkoma here. Brimstone and Fire is the stage. Let's see if it works out for him.
All right, going into this, Arslan losers bracket run. He needs one more game to move forward. Kkokkoma here, hoping to make a difference. The crowd, of course, with their approval.
Sancho des.
Round 1.
Here we go, game number 2. Arslan up 1.
All right, let's see what are we gonna have different here in the game.
Nice wall.
That's one big difference here. But again, the poke that Arslan went to was kind of unorthodox, not something he utilized early on. That still hits.
Combo.
That still hit. Oh my gosh! And look at that. This is a huge lead. Kkokkoma is doing a great job here in this opening round. Probably looking to get his first round on the scoreboard, but he has to be careful. He's back to the wall.
Oh man, he's got to find a way out. He's fighting his way out right now.
That's what we do with that. While standing one is so good here.
Looks like Kkokkoma calmed down and he's going for the mids now, but Arslan just keeping him there.
Oh, he tried to bait him, but I don't think he pressed.
Great bait. Up back two for the punish. That's a rare move that you don't see very often.
Yeah. Wanted to show he has knowledge. He knows what moves to use.
I got some cool Feng moves to show you guys.
Goes in for the dash down 4-3, not able to land it here. But a big test. Wow, he just went for it. And the trade, I would say that was a worthwhile trade.
Absolutely. Both of them not getting anything off of that.
Nice forward-2 approach here. Here comes Kkokkoma. He does have a slight life lead, gets a big counter hit. That's the first time we've seen him get the counter hit on it.
First time it even connected. He walked every single one in game one.
Gotta watch out for that. Teleport dive kick here. Something that lands counter leads to massive damage as well. Has to be careful. Arslan with the rage here. You gotta watch out for that big sweep. You gotta watch out for the rage drive. Lots to think about here.
Well, pushing it towards the wall with the rage drive. Set 3 again. Into the down jab. It is 0 on hit. He wanted every advantage that he could take.
Oh,
the
but he almost had it. Oh, he's going to get it.
Turn
Whoa.
3 for the low crush. So
Not
smart. But some chip damage. Kkokkoma utilizing that rage drive chip damage perfectly.
He had him in burnout state and hit him with the chip damage. That was crazy.
He hit him with the drive. Didn't take out the wall. What?
All right, here's the follow-up. He gets it down 4-3. He's going to be pushing. Not going to be able to get the wall, though. Let's see what mix.
Headbutt pressure. +4. Forces crouch.
A complete turnaround. You guys got to think about it. 2 rounds straight. That's not easy, especially against Arslan Ash.
How's he doing it? Down 4-1 was counter hit, but Arslan Ash didn't believe.
He's changing up the rhythm, the way he's attacking, but the back 2 able to eat the fish hook. Let's see what he does here right now. Arslan Ash with a slight life lead.
Trying to close the gap with the crouch dash while standing 1.
He tried to catch him with the headbutt there. Wasn't able to do it, but a great reaction there from Arslan Ash. He knows exactly what to
counter
punish
hits
with.
the power crush attempt from Arslan with the down back 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he got the 1-3.
Oh, wow.
What a sequence there. I mean, that was a forced scramble. He had to guess there. But look at that, 2 rounds to 1. Arslan Ash fighting back now.
2-1, forcing Arslan Ash into full crouch. Arslan Ash taking the generic 4, down 4 from full crouch there to close out the round. Back to the neutral game, not letting him do a generic down 4 of his own.
The press here, goes for the headbutt. Life lead with Arslan Ash here, looking to tie things up on rounds.
Oh, just checking him with the dive kick, not committing to the second part.
Kkokkoma has a chance on the second hit. He's gonna get the kunai afterwards as well. Oh my
set
gosh.
2 counter hit, set point for Arslan.
This is big. This round very decisive here. What's gonna happen between these two?
The first 2 rounds look so strong for Kkokkoma too, but Arslan Ash able to adapt on the fly within the game.
I mean, that's why he's doing best. Second hit of the 1-3, able to land counter hit.
But wasn't able to get the little mini flow conversion, down back 3, counter hit again.
And Kkokkoma taking the timing back once more. Has a nice lead here. Can he capitalize? Can he take it? Will he take it to a final game?
Ooh, getting brave with the low.
Oh, she has rage.
Again.
Oh, and one mix.
Not
Nice
quite
patience
enough.
there from Arslan. Arslan's gonna go crazy. He's gonna do something nuts.
Headbutt into fish hook. Arslan doesn't bite. It's so hard to close him out. Do I go low? I don't want to go low. What if he low parries?
Oh my God, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
He almost got lit up.
wow.
He
that was
charged up the
scary.
rage drive. He almost got lit up, but Kkokkoma staying alive here, takes that round, takes it to a final game now.
Oh, takes that last swig of his tea there. Final round opportunity here. Oh, Arslan rethinking that last match over.
Is he going to pick the classic? Is he going to go to open stage? How is he going to deal with this? Oh, he is. He's going to highlight the Infinite Azure 2, looking to close things out there. This is where it's going to come into play. Final game. Kkokkoma, man, he made some great adjustments. Both of these players were making adjustments on the fly, but of course, it came down to timing. He got, early on, he got every single down back, launched, punished.
Absolutely.
But still, that's not going to deter me from going for it. He started landing it on counter. He was getting a good read on the timing, and again, did not fall for any of the fishing. Let's talk to the fish.
Yes.
Anyways, we're going to go back into this. This is the final game.
But yeah, you're absolutely right, Mark. In game number 2, the switch up on the timing really turned it around for Kkokkoma there. Is he going to be able to do it again?
It's a tall order. It is a tall order. Let's see if he can pull it off. Right now, he has a life lead.
Whoa. Keeping it honest here with the fish hooks. No funny business. 12 frame mid with great tracking.
Oh, the second hit again. Gets the follow.
Working. Got the mini combo this time. It didn't even actually combo. He could have tech rolled off of that.
Yeah. And because of how active is in terms of reactions with Arslan Ash, sometimes that 1-3 can prove to be a detriment here in the particular matchup. Kkokkoma making it count. Making it count. He has the first lead right now.
Again, the 1-3s are working for days.
And he knows the range too. He knows not to overcommit. Uh-oh. I feel like Arslan has to go nuts at some point. Here comes the set 2.
Trying to chase down that back tempo with that set stance.
Slides in.
Wow,
opportunity.
Again, what is going on?
Yeah.
Again, that wasn't a true combo. He could tech roll that hit.
But look, the awareness and the presence of mind. He's going to go for it. He's going to hit. And he's going to follow up. Right?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. All right. Again, both of these players jockeying for that position. Arslan Ash dealing with the deficit, but he has rage. Oh, what a whip punish. That was crazy.
He wants to end it with a low. Again, another low, running 3. Plus
he went
the
for it.
hop kick. Wow.
Nice movement from Kkokkoma, but a good dash block reaction. Here we go. Set point, Kkokkoma. Will he move on in the loser side? The trade.
Trade set 2 still gets a combo.
Just without the pretty animation, but still able to make things happen. Dashes right through to the other side. Arslan Ash with the advantage right now.
Bunch of set stands coming out of Arslan Ash, closing the distance, not letting Kkokkoma back away, but finds a counter hit headbutt.
Gotta watch out. These lows are starting to come out. Kkokkoma smelling blood.
Oh, just a single jab check. He noticed that it whipped, so he doesn't overextend.
Nice wall standing one from Arslan. Puts him into the red. You gotta
Nice
be careful
stuff
though.
on the third hit.
One launch could end things here.
Oh!
Gotta be careful to be countered there.
1+4! Down to knockdown! Outstanding! What's gonna do it? Kkokkoma takes the set over Arslan Ash. 3-0 in rounds in game number 3. Wow, the approval from the crowd. They're making some noise. Hype for their mans.
Man, but guys, we gotta give it up. 7th place, all the way from Pakistan. Arslan Ash, guys, gotta give it up. Really happy that he made it out to this event. Of course, he's gonna get a little bit more points.
A true competitor here, Arslan Ash, entering 3 different titles here this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing well in all of them. Again, a nice placement here, but man, Kkokkoma is living and he's moving on in the loser side of the bracket. Man,